Hi guys, welcome to Pierce and Pretty, Honey here. So, what we're looking at here, that's our new home. And today's video is not gonna have any tarot, witchy, or any other content. It's all about me obsessing about our new home and the plans I got for the renovation and decoration. And you can all blame Mary Grace Barron for this one, so if you're interested to, hear what I'm gonna do for this place, stick around. But yeah, this is the place from the pictures are from the online sales brochures, and it was still late spring when we found this place, and hence the snow in the ground. But this blue little house is at the end of an ending road. So it's a really quiet area, and next to it starts a huge forest, which is amazing. We can just jump over the fence on the yard to be in the forest. The house is built in 1956, and it's a really standard style of building. In Finland, we have a lot of these houses that were built after the war, like in this similar structure. And for me, I'm gonna show up the most important rooms for me and kind of the elemental idea that I have behind all this, why I'm choosing to do this and why I'm obsessing about certain things related to all the four elements. So here's the layout of the house. Right on the top left corner is the middle layer of the house. Then next to it is the upper floor, so the third floor, and down there is the cellar floor, so the lowest floor. And in the lowest floor there's gonna be our bedroom, and then the place you wash the laundries, and the sauna is there. But there's gonna be one of my obsessions there, the bathtub in the sauna area. And also I'm really excited about doing a renovation to that teeny tiny toilet, which is actually underneath the stairs. And in the middle floor there are all these common areas like the hallway, the kitchen, then my room, and then the living room next to my room. And in this apartment where we're living currently, I didn't have my own room, so all my witchy stuff was flowing into the living room and bedroom and wherever, even though I have my tarot attic here. But now in the new place, I'm gonna have my own room to put all my stuff in. So of course it is the biggest thing for me. But let's jump into my room and see what I'm gonna do there. So first of all, I'm gonna sand down this parquet floor, and I'm gonna paint it to match the old gray wooden floors in the kitchen and in the whole area. So that's one thing. Then the walls are gonna be, that's not exactly the right color, but I don't have picture of the wallpaper, but this petrol green. I'm gonna have two walls done with that, so it's gonna get a darker atmosphere than this really plain white that it's currently. And then I bought this amazing lamp from these Turkish guys on a food market actually, and it is huge. So it's gonna go into the corner. It's handmade out of metal, and it can't be in the middle of the room or everybody would hit their head into it. So it's gonna go into the corner there, and it's gonna be a lovely centerpiece. And I hate straight up lighting, so that's perfect. And on that wall, the majority of things are gonna come. So two of my bookcases, so here's Julia and her twin sister that is still in the cardboard boxes, are gonna be on the sides of this wall. And in between them there's gonna come this really old writing desk that's made by my great grandfather a long time ago. So this old wooden color next to that petrol blue green wall, and then all these old wooden shelves that are made out of recycled wood are gonna come on top of the writing table there. So it's gonna be a great place to read cards or use in spellcraft, so the table area. And the corner wall next to this main area, I think John might be living there. I'm still gonna have to check the compass and things where I'm gonna put this specifically, but I think that's the place for John. So to do my main altar on top of John there. Then to finish this kind of mystique Aladdin style vibe, I'm gonna get a really old Persian rug that used to belong to my grandmother. It's not this, but it's got this similar vibe. So old Persian carpet to this floor. And I think it's gonna be amazing with that wall, because if I remember correctly, that carpet has some turquoise in it with the dark reds. So it's gonna be lovely. And I love that I have this fireplace. So when I was talking about the elements, I have a fireplace in my room, which is amazing. And also some space for my herb cabinet. So the turquoise cabinet that used to be at my cottage. So that's going to be there, I think. And then I have some window space, so I get to have some flowers and things like that. So this old dining room is gonna go through the biggest transformation. And the living room, which will be left for hubby, will get the same gray coating on the floor. And I think I'm gonna make some drapes or something to cover this door area when needed, if I need some private time and he can enjoy his TV. So then we're jumping to the sauna area, and here you see my perfect drawing where the bathtub is gonna come. So I ordered this amazing copper bathtub from Estonia since I couldn't find it in Finland, and it's gonna be there. And we also found an old looking brass shower and faucet to go to that wall there. And I really love the paws on this copper bathtub. And then I'm not thrilled about the red tiles, so I'm gonna create a flower wall. In this wall there are these little LED lights, like little LED worms coming out of the wall. So I can't paint it or change it, so I'm gonna hide it. And I'm gonna hide it like with different flowers that do well in humid spaces with a little less light. So I'm gonna build some sort of wooden hanging thingy that can hang all these different flowers, and I think I'm gonna put some crystals in it. And for me, the bathtub and the element of water has been lacking in our current apartment, so I'm so stoked to get my own bathtub to do ritual baths and just relax and enjoy that part also in the home without, going to a lake or something. So that's gonna be one special place for me down there. And because the sauna area is in the bottom floor where we're gonna sleep, there's also the downstairs bathroom that I'm excited about. It doesn't look much, but it's below the stairs, and we're gonna put this weird colored cement on these walls, so it's gonna look amazing. Some sort of golden, brownish, rich, luxurious color. And the sink we are going to build on top of this antique cabinet that used to be my grandparents also. So that's gonna replace the old sink. And with the bathtub, I ordered a copper sink. So that's gonna be on top of the antique cabinet. So I think it's gonna look amazing. And I couldn't find a copper faucet, so well, I got this brass one, but I think it's gonna look good. So the whole toilet is gonna look a bit more darker, a bit more luxurious. So not this concrete cave that it's currently looking like. So yeah, I'm hoping this is gonna be cool, even though it's a weird little toilet. And then of course I'm planning places for my flowers. So we have this little hall area, which is not the main hall, but here you come in through the door and we have this grandma looking little window place where I can put my flowers on, you know, on summertime. In winter they won't survive because this is a cold area, it's not heated, but at least for the half of the year I can have flowers there. And then on the yard next to the forest we have this little summer outhouse, and it's great because it has doors and it's full on windows everywhere, so I can use it a bit like a green room. So I think I'll be able to grow even like tomatoes and things in there. And it's right next to the forest, so from the back windows you see the forest starting, so it's really relaxing. And I'm gonna put like some old lanterns in there and make it a nice atmosphere. The garden still needs planning. I need to do some soil analysis to see what I can plant, where I can plant, but there are a lot of trees. There's like a huge maple tree right in the center of this yard. It's gonna be my meditation tree. There are stone areas. I think I'll have a perfect big stone back there to you know, create an outdoors altar also. And there's this terrace area which is covered under snow right now, but right about there, so there we can have like sofas and a dining table and a fire pit, and you know, just eat outside and enjoy that place. But also on top of garden and plants and all the trees, I don't even know what we have there, but I already measured these 2 trees and the distance is perfect for a hammock. So I ordered this hammock. It's made out in South America, so it's gonna be amazing. And that's my element of air in this design process. And fire I do get inside in 2 fireplaces that we have, but I also needed fire outside. So I ordered this outside fire pit, which has a little Moroccan feeling to it or something. And I can move it around. I can use it just to burn fire. I can use it as a grill. And I also ordered this amazing South African cauldron, which I can put into this fire. So right on top of the fire, open fire, I can put, I think it's called potier, I don't know how to pronounce, but these South African cauldrons where you can cook on open fire, and I'm super excited about that one. And the internet is filled with great recipes what I can cook outside with the open fire in the garden. So that's amazing, and that cooking thing looks totally like a witch's cauldron anyway, so that's amazing. And the kitchen will change a bit. This island part we will, you know, take away, and our dining table will come to the kitchen. And I love this, you know, porcelain sink, this big old style sink. It was really exciting for me. But this is gonna go, and we have this old wooden table that's gonna come here. So the dining room well, I needed that for myself, so the kitchen shall be the dining room. And, you know, that's just the way it's gotta be. There are more important things than to, you know, have a separate dining room. Anyway, the kitchen doesn't really need any renovation. The cabinets and everything are great quality and well done, and the sink is my absolute favorite because I've always dreamed of this white huge porcelain sink, so finally I'm getting one of those. And from the kitchen you can see all those blue carpets, they are going away. They are just covering the beautiful gray floors because they've had dogs, and I'm gonna take those carpets away and really show that beautiful floor. But my room is right next to the kitchen room, so it's like you can walk around the house. So I guess there were the main things that involve me. Of course, we are doing a lot of renovation for the public areas of the house and to the kids' rooms and whatever. But those were the parts that I'm obsessing about. And finally, because it's been almost 3 years since I've lived in a house last time, and I've never really owned an apartment before this one, and it just wasn't for me. I'm a country girl. I need my yard. I need to be able to go to the yard with my dog, and I love the fact that the huge forest starts from the yard, and I'm actually quite happy how I've been able to incorporate all the 4 elements into this place. Well, the only big thing really missing is the water element outside. It would have been amazing to buy a house by a lake, but well, that's not happening this time. But at least I have my copper bathtub, so, and I'm more than excited about that one. So now I just have to wait for like 3 more weeks or something like that. 3.5 weeks, I don't know, too long anyway to to get there. And but everything, all the materials have been ordered, which is because this is tricky time to do a renovation, at least here in Finland. I don't know what's the situation all around the world. All the materials are harder to get these times. Everything is way more expensive than it used to be, so that's why a good preparing is needed. But we've ordered the materials and we've done the plans, we've measured everything, so when the day comes that we get the keys, I'm gonna crack open a bottle of my favorite champagne, sit underneath the huge maple tree in the center of my yard. I'm gonna, you know, say hello to the garden, say hello to the house, and then it's on. Then we're gonna start doing the renovation. And when all that is done, we've planned to get everything done in like 2 or 3 weeks. So then we get to bring in the furniture and all the things and put everything on their place. So it's like a 1 month project for the month of July to fix all this. So after July, in August, everything should be in order, and then I can start to plan the next steps. Like, you know, after cleansing the house, there comes all the, you know, protection parts and whatever. So it's gonna be amazing. But for the ones who are interested on this house project, I will sure be, you know, making more videos. And I know that it's not for everybody, but as I said in my previous video, this is pretty much the only thing I can, you know, think right now. It's such a huge part of my life, and it's been such a long process. It started already last summer when we tried out renting the cottage and finding a place for us. So it is a big, big thing, and it's been going for a long time. So I guess it's no wonder that I'm so excited and obsessing about this. So this was a little tour of our little blue house before we get to do our magic on it. But from the first moment I set my foot inside from the door, I really felt that this is our home, as did the hubby and my daughter. And I believe our dog is gonna love it. She hasn't seen it yet, so it's gonna be a surprise for her too. Until next time, bye guys!